Hello everyone, I'm Stathis Sofilou and welcome back to our continued podcast series, Journeys of Success, where we share the successful stories of inspirational women who transform our world. Our special guests talk about their career paths, what inspired them, and of course, how they contribute to sustainable development. Hello everyone, and welcome to another Journeys of Success podcast, where we celebrate the inspiring stories of women who have made significant impact in their respective fields. Today, we are both very excited and honored to have with us a truly inspirational figure, Ms. Marina Hadjimanolis, who nearly 2 years ago was appointed as the Shipping Deputy Minister of Cyprus. And this marked the pinnacle of her distinguished political career, which I must say began during her school years. Mrs. Hadjimanolis holds a Bachelor of Laws degree from the University of Leicester in the UK, and she also earned the title of Barrister at Law from the Inns of Court School of Law in London. She has practiced law for many years, showing her commitment and expertise in the legal profession. But beyond her professional achievements, we should say that Mrs. Hadjimanolis is a dedicated member of both public and private charitable organizations. And her significant contribution to society earned her numerous honorary awards. So you can all understand that while it's impossible to capture all of Mrs. Hadjimanolis' accomplishment in this brief introduction, I think it is enough to mention that her journey is one of resilience, continuous learning, and exemplary leadership. And we're all eager to hear more about her experiences and insights through this podcast. So welcome, Marina, if I can call you Marina, and thank you for joining our podcast.
Oh, thank you for the invitation, Stathis. It's really an honor to be here and to contribute in any way and to inspire the new generation to follow the example that we lead. And as you had said at the beginning, it is a continuous journey of learning. So it is important for me to hear also the views of the people involved in this industry in order to make it much more resilient, as you have said.
Yes. Okay, so to start with, I would like to please ask you to share with us your journey to becoming the Deputy Minister of Shipping of Cyprus, and actually what inspired you to pursue such a career in this field.
The decision came after proposal from the President of the Republic of Cyprus, Mr. Nikos Christodoulidis, in February 2023, when he was elected as our president. It was a very honorable proposal, I have to say, considering the significance of this particular ministry for Cyprus and for the economy of our country. And I would like to express one more my heartfelt thanks to the President Christodoulidis for his trust and for assigning me to this crucial and vital ministry for the national economy, as I have mentioned. And also my studies in the UK helped me a lot to make this dive a smooth one, particularly with my first degree, as you have mentioned, in law, and the second one as a barrister at law, which I specialized in international trade law and shipping. So undoubtedly, my professional training and experience played, Stathis, I had to say, a vital role on all this.
So, you are somehow prepared to enter this maritime industry. It's not that you were outside the maritime industry, as many cases. Through your studies, you are also prepared for such a career. So what are your main responsibilities and priorities in your current role as the Cyprus Deputy Minister of Shipping? We would like to know what is your day-to-day routine, if I may. Yeah.
Yes, undoubtedly, the development of Cyprus shipping, as you know, in one of the prominent companies of our country, BSM, it must be based on solid foundations with a strong, modern, and high-quality registry as its key pillar. From the moment that I took office 2 years ago, strengthening the Cyprus registry was one of my main priorities. Together with my associates and through a targeted action plan, not only we have reversed the downward trend of the registry, but we have also achieved an impressive, if I may say, 18% increase in the capacity of our fleet since September 2023, which makes it the highest level of the Cyprus fleet since the establishment of the Shipping Deputy Ministry and in the last 20 years. So maintaining the high standards of safety, the quality for Cyprus flag ships, the upgrading of our services that we offer, it's equally important. We must say that we are in the process of digitalizing all the services of our ministry. We hope that in the next months we will be able to announce some services that will go live, and the continuous and targeted promotion of the advantages of our tax framework, which is very important for our country. And we have seen also, Stathis, in the last year that we had an increase of 15% in the number of shipping companies that joined the tonnage tax system.
Amazing, and really well done for all of these achievements and initiatives. Yeah, I would like to add something on this.
Look, what is almost important is the education. It is important for us to speak with the youth and informing them about the various opportunities offered by the shipping sector. It has huge perspective. There are multiple career opportunities and options, both on land and at sea, equally for men and for women. And at the same time, what I have said before is that we need to listen to the concerns. We need to improve listening, what we can do better, because we can do better. And our goal is to make the young generation, especially, to love the sea, to understand the opportunities that it offers. And especially as we are a maritime nation, we need to educate the young generation about these huge opportunities.
Amazing. And good to know that education and actually diversity inclusion is among your priorities as the Cyprus Deputy Minister of Shipping. And well done again for all the achievements. As an extension of the previous question, and on top of all that you mentioned, can you share with us any memorable experiences that you faced in this 2-year journey in your role as the Deputy Minister of Shipping?
To tell you the truth, Stathis, sometimes I feel that I have been in this position for more than 2 years, from all the different and many things that we have achieved together with my associates. There are many experiences to pick from, but undoubtedly, and one of the most memorable one, it was when we traveled in London in May 2024 to participate in the events and actions of the International Maritime Organization to celebrate the International Day for Women in Maritime. And this was a very special day because our candidate, the candidate of Cyprus, Mrs. Despina Theodosiou, was the first woman that was presented with the Gender Equality Award of the International Maritime Organization. So this is a very proud moment for Cyprus. For me as a female leading the shipping ministry, and the fact that Cyprus, a very small country, was appreciated about the initiatives that we promote for gender equality. So I have to say that this is something that I will remember for many years.
Amazing, well done, and really good to hear that Cyprus is really well represented in the shipping industry and the maritime sector. Well done. Coming back to what you said earlier and regarding the contribution of women in shipping and the maritime industry in general, my question is, what are the challenges that you have faced as a woman, let's say, in the shipping industry, and how have you overcome them?
I have to say that being a woman, it has never been an obstacle in my career. Not now in the ministry, but and from my previous professional positions that I held or in my political career. I can say that the challenges that I faced were not because of my gender, but because of the field of the work that I was involved. What I have to say is that nothing is given to you status. You need to work 24/7. We really live in a society where you constantly have to prove your abilities. And I think it's not only because you're a woman, but also for men. It's the same challenges to prove what they can offer to the industry that they work. So this has nothing to do, I believe, with gender. On the contrary, we women, I have to say that we adapt much more easily and are often more efficient, sorry for saying this, from men. So, however, I always had goals. I always turn challenges into opportunities, and I never allow anyone to make me feel that I wasn't worthy. And this is a strong message that I want to pass to the new generation. I want to pass especially to women, to live on the experiences, to encourage them. I also speak and to my children, but and to their friends and to the younger generation, to believe in themselves, to see their potentials, to fight for what they believe. There will be challenges when they will start their careers. They will feel that they are not up to it, but I hope that they will find, as we did when we started our careers, some role models in a way to inspire them and to motivate them to continue.
Amazing. And after all, at the end of the day, this is the mentality we want to see from everyone, as you mentioned before, spot on. We have also learned recently that you were awarded with the Maritime Personality of the Year award from the International Propeller Club in the US. And this made you the first Cypriot to receive this prestigious award. Can you please share with us your experience and what this award means to you personally? This is an award, just to say that it has been presented annually since 1994, and Mrs. Hadjimanolis is the first one to be awarded with this prestigious award. We just wanted to hear your thoughts about this one.
It was a huge recognition for myself, but also for our country. And as it is an international recognition, as you have said, I was the first Cypriot that received this award. And this was, let me say, an important recognition status for our country and for the work that it's been carried out by this government, by the government of President Christodoulidis in the field of shipping. And, Cyprus was recognized through this award for the first time in 40 years. And this makes me very happy. I was very excited when I heard about the award, and when we traveled in Athens to receive it there. And I really hope that, as I said before, I can be also an example for young women to inspire them to believe in their own potential. And why not to see them sitting in the position that I'm here today? Some women that today they cannot believe that they can achieve this. So I hope that this award will inspire the new generation. They can feel that if I did it, they can also do it the same.
Amazing. So in a sense, you answered my next question, which was, let's say, regarding promoting gender equality. But if you want to enhance a bit further, what advice would you give to young women which are aspiring to enter the maritime field, let's say, and apart from the hard work that you mentioned before?
Okay. From the beginning, we have set the promotion of gender equality on the top of our priorities. Gender equality, as you know, in maritime profession has been progressing, but we have a long way to go. And the fair inclusion of women in the industry is something that we need to promote every single day. On this note, and in collaboration with the Office of the Commissioner for Gender Equality, Mrs. Josie Christodoulou, we have launched a campaign which was titled Women's Stories, Shipping Edition. Myself, alongside other women in the shipping industry, varying from professions either on land or at sea, we spoke and tried to encourage the young individuals by individual stories from what we have experienced. And we wanted by this campaign to reassure them that if there is a will, there is also a way. And we have also, in collaboration with the Commissioner and Frederick University, we have been launching a mapping on the representation and the needs of women and men in the maritime sector in Cyprus. And this is very important status because it is the first time that we will be able to identify exactly what men and women are doing and specializing in the maritime field, and the data that we will be collected for the first time will be able to help us shape various initiatives, but also the strategic actions in order to be there and map for the future, because always we say that we will do this, we will do that, but if you don't have the tools and if you don't have exactly the numbers and how everybody is involved and affected, you will not be able to make the correct strategic actions in order to see that it will work. And we want to see that all these that will be decided, it will be helpful for the future, for the next generation. And for the first year, we have also offered 2 scholarships of 20,000 each to 2 women of Cypriot nationality for postgraduate studies in maritime-related fields. It's at selected academic institutions abroad, one in Sweden and one in Malta. So it will be good if there will be any women that are interested to apply for these 2 scholarships.
Amazing and great to hear all of these initiatives and policies from your side to support women in maritime careers, not only locally, but both in the international level. And well done for the great work that you are doing.
Allow me to appreciate on all of this the collaboration with WISTA, the Women International Shipping and Trading Association, which is an international networking association. We have a very strong association here in Cyprus that supports and attracts women in the management level and logistics sectors and many sectors of shipping. And I'm really grateful to them for the collaboration from the beginning that I took office at the ministry.
Great, and thank you very much for adding this point for WISTA. Going now a bit backwards, I mean, I would like to come back again to your personal insights. And I would like to ask, what has been the most rewarding aspect of your career in the maritime affairs?
I have to say my visits to schools and universities and the opportunity to speak with the students on a friendly level, because as I have said before, that I speak to my children. I have 2 daughters that are 16 years old and are the same age of the students that we meet. And I can understand how difficult it is to persuade them and to make them understand. And you need to speak how they view their education and not how we view their education. So going to school studies, it was a very rewarding opportunity to speak with them, to listen to their concerns, to their worries. And it fills me with gratitude and hope that if we are able to talk to them in the same way that they understand and we listen to them, then some of them, even when we go, I say that even one, if we have managed to persuade, it is very important. And we need to continue on that aspect, because when I see their parents at other events and they tell me that you have inspired my son or my daughter, and they are considering to have have studies on the maritime sector, then I'm really very excited that we are and we will be able to shape their future. So I think this is something that is very rewarding, and it gives me a lot of pleasure.
Amazing. I must say that youth education is also among our core pillars in our ESG agenda as a company as well. And it's great to hear that our students here in Cyprus can learn and listen from such role models as you are. Given that this podcast was organized on the occasion of the celebration of World Women's Day, what does World Women's Day and also the upcoming International Day for Women in Maritime, which is celebrated on the 18th of May, mean to you personally, but also professionally? And what would you like to convey to women around the world on this occasion?
I believe that on the 18th of May, we are all reminded that what women all around the world have contributed and continue to contribute to the continuous actions and initiatives introduced in order to support gender equality and what it has to offer. And by example, we need to support women in maritime, not just on the 18th of May, but every day. It is not a celebration, but it is a call that is for action, and the actions must be continuous, and we must be there to appreciate what it is done. It is my vision for the future that we will have a shipping industry that is inclusive, that it is forward-thinking, that it will be fully representative of the talents and the potential of all people, regardless of gender. And let's hope that it is an industry where it is not a surprise that a woman is a captain or a seafarer or a cadet or anything that she wants to be. And I hope to see more women not only participating in maritime careers, but excelling in leadership roles and in policymaking positions. And let's hope that the women will not be afraid to take a leap of faith, to pursue their careers in whatever field they want, to encourage them, especially the young women, to create the right foundations for equal opportunities, because this is something that we need to do for them. And at the same time, to celebrate the female role models, as I have before, and to understand what and which and what everyone of us contributes on their own field, because it doesn't matter if you are on a high ranking or somewhere else. We all have something to contribute in a different way.
Amazing, and thank you very much for sharing and promoting your vision for an inclusive maritime industry. I think this is the strongest message we want to convey through this podcast. I think you've already mentioned some of the aspects for the final question, but as a closing note, I would like to ask you, what are your hopes for the future of women in the shipping industry, and how can the public support the gender equality in maritime activities?
I believe appreciation, Stathis. We need to appreciate both men and women in this very special field that is shipping. It's a field that has a lot of challenges. It has stereotypes from historically before, but I'm sure that if we pursue it continuously, we will be able to break all these stereotypes. And I'm sure that speaking and seeing what the new generation has to offer, that it will not be a surprise for us, but it will be something that it will be there and will excel in the future. There is a lot, as I said before, to be done, but I'm very positive that we can make a change. We can make a change if we work together. And the collaboration globally between and the International Maritime Organization and in the European Union aspect, but also here in Cyprus, the collaboration between the private and the public industry, it's something that will bring only good opportunities and good results. And by closing, I want to thank Bernard Schulte for the collaboration that we had for a long time in promoting and showing to the new generation and to the young people what is maritime profession about. And thank you very much, Sathis, and to you for leading an example today with this podcast. It is very important that you give voice to each and everyone to share their thoughts. And this is a way to go forward.
Thank you so much. Now, we would like to express our heartfelt gratitude for accepting our invitation and sharing with us your insights and thoughts on such a sensitive topic. And we would like to thank you very much for this podcast and this discussion. It was really good, and the message that we wanted to pass to our listeners, it was really amazing. Thank you once again, and it was an honor to have you featuring our podcast series.
You are welcome, and let's say to everybody before closing that we will have Maritime Cyprus this year in October, 6th to 8th of October. Everybody knows what Maritime Cyprus is about. It's the biggest conference that is being organized by the Ministry of Cyprus, and they will have the chance to come to listen to many people of the field that they have excelled in every field of it. And we hope that we will be able to make it much more successful than the one that we had in 2023, where more than 1,000 participants have joined us.
Amazing. So we're closing by saying that see you all there in Maritime Cyprus in October. Thank you very much for the insightful discussion and the fruitful messages. And looking forward to see you in our next podcast. Goodbye, everyone.
Bye-bye.
Bye.